Good morning, Doug. Nobelchezk here, filling in for Paul Green for Commute and Commute.com. Real happy to be here. It's been a real good week for me. All kinds of good things happening. My favorite hockey team won 2 games this week, so that's pretty much like a national holiday for me if that happens. And it's been good celebrating with some good brewskis and some good friends. But, I had a lot going on today, but when Paul asked me to fill in, I dropped everything. I like to be a kind fella like that and, help people out where I can. People need some help here. I'm all about helping out, filling in where I can. Sometimes I feel lonely, though, and I feel a lack of safety, because the other day I was walking down the street, and some guy threatened to beat me up, and when I called the police 2 hours later, a guy showed up on a horse, and I was already mugged. I was like, hey, thanks for coming and all, but, the crime happened 2 hours ago. That's what I'm talking about right there. And so, sometimes I feel a lack of safety, but you Americans probably don't experience that very often, with your police force and all who have cars and guns. That seems like a smart idea. But who knows? You copied the social medicine thing there, so maybe you'll follow suit there too. Maybe won't be long until your police force just rides around on horses, eh? So probably the most frustrating thing as being a Canadian is you Americans, you make fun of all of these stereotypes, eh? But we're nothing like that. It's not like I'm just a hockey player, and it's not like everybody just are Mounties. And it's not like I drink brewskis all day, okay? That's just stereotypical and rude. But it's no big deal, I don't like to get upset at people or make people feel bad about anything. It's like, let's just all have a brewski, get along pretty well, and if something goes wrong, the Mounties will show up, eh? So anyway, I'm glad that I could have a few moments to speak at you. It's pretty warm here in Arizona. Much warmer than up there in Canada, eh? It's so cold there, and when I came down here, I tried to ice skate on Tempe Town Lake, but it turns out it was not actually an ice skating rink. That was a horrible decision I made there. I was just under the assumption that any outdoor lake was for hockey playing, but I guess I learned that the hard and the wet way. That was not an enjoyable experience, but I know better. And it's a good thing I learned that lesson, because I was going to go to Kiwanis Lake tomorrow. But anyway, make sure you treat people with kindness, don't get upset very often. That's a good way to go. If things get a little hectic sometimes, just relax, drink a brewski or two, and just make sure you remember what life is all about. Life is all about being kind to each other and socialized medicine. That's really the only 2 things in life that matter: kindness and socialized medicine, eh? So I think you Americans with the Obamacare, you're halfway there, but maybe work on that kindness a little bit, and I think everything will be good. So anyway, this has been great talking to you today. It's been a lot of fun for me. I hope you had a good time and that you have a good Friday. So I'll go ahead and I'll just see you later, eh? Okay, bye-bye now.